Did you know there's a disease that affects 38% of the adult population of the United States, but 4 out of 5 people with this disease are undiagnosed? It's prediabetes. To understand diabetes and the lesser-known prediabetes, we need to start with blood sugar. Health is Wealth is presented by Meridian Health Services, with support from Lifestream Services. Diabetes is actually one of the oldest known diseases, and ancient physicians noted that the urine of diabetic individuals tasted sweet. You're wondering how they knew that, and I am not going to answer that question. But the point is, they figured out that the body of a person with diabetes wasn't processing sugars correctly. In a healthy person's body, carbohydrates that you eat are broken down into blood glucose, or blood sugar. The cells in your body then use that blood sugar for energy. But a key part of this process is a hormone produced by the pancreas called insulin. Insulin is crucial because it gets that glucose from the bloodstream into the cells where it can be used.
So currently in the United States, we have about 37.3 million people that live with diabetes. So that's about 11.3% of the United States population. In Indiana, similar, but a little bit higher, 11.7%. And then in Delaware County, we're at 12%. So unfortunately, it's worse in the community in which we live.
You may have heard of type 1 and type 2 diabetes. About 5 to 10% of those 37 million people have type 1 diabetes, and it's usually diagnosed in children, teenagers, and young adults. In type 1 diabetes, the pancreas does not produce insulin at all, and so if you have type 1 diabetes, you'll have to take insulin every day to survive. Type 2 diabetes develops over many years, and it's usually diagnosed in adults, although more and more in children and teenagers. In the body of a person with type 2 diabetes, the pancreas does produce insulin, but blood sugar still doesn't make it into the body's cells.
So type 2 diabetes is when your body doesn't properly use insulin to help with those high blood sugar levels. So high blood sugar can come from the things that you eat, lack of exercise, obesity, all those different types of things. And so those are all modifiable factors in your life that you can change to help reduce your risk of developing full diabetes.
Before people develop type 2 diabetes, they almost always have prediabetes, blood sugar levels that are higher than normal, but not yet high enough to be diagnosed as diabetes. Someone with prediabetes may have some of the symptoms of diabetes, but they also may have no symptoms at all. And that's part of why 80% of people in the U.S. with prediabetes are undiagnosed.
Many people in the United States and here in Indiana are not aware that they have diabetes or even that they're pre-diabetic. And I think part of that is because a lot of people don't seem to seek health care, or they wait till it's too late and then they're diagnosed. So those that can come in and get health care sooner would understand their risk for diabetes or if they're actually diagnosed.
High blood sugar can have harmful effects on many different parts of the body, from gum disease and tooth decay, to hearing and vision loss, to nerve damage throughout the body, especially in the feet, which can result in amputation. And this is why diagnosis is so critical. Being diagnosed with prediabetes does not mean you'll necessarily develop type 2 diabetes. Key risk factors include lack of exercise, unhealthy diet, and obesity, what Carrie Bonsack referred to as modifiable factors. In other words, by changing your habits, you can make a big difference. You can keep your prediabetes from progressing to type 2 diabetes, or even reverse your prediabetes altogether. When we're looking to make big habit changes, we want to start by looking for a keystone habit, a little like pushing over the first domino. When we change a keystone habit, it disrupts other habits as well. Carrie Bonsack has a great example.
I think exercise is one of the biggest keystone habits that you can use for diabetes because it will increase your ability to be successful in accomplishing other habits like eating healthier and sleeping better. It'll also improve your mental health, and so when your mental health is improved, you're also able to continue with those habits. taking just even small steps can help you do better at other habits that you want to establish. So it can kind of give you this encouragement. I can do this. I can accomplish what I need to accomplish to be a healthier person. It also physiologically helps you. So by exercising, it reduces your blood glucose levels. And even after a workout, your blood glucose levels can be reduced for more than 24 hours. So that can have a huge effect on your health.
We've talked about the habit loop: cue, routine, and reward. When we think about creating a new habit of exercise, we want the new routine to be something achievable, small steps, as Carrie said. So maybe you start with something as simple as a 15-minute walk every day. To really make that habit permanent, it's crucial to think of a cue and a reward. For a cue, maybe you go for a walk every day during your lunch break, or right when you get home from work. Something you already do regularly that will cue you to start your walk without even thinking about it. For a reward, get creative. Maybe listen to a playlist of your favorite songs while you walk. Or better yet, find a friend or a group to walk with regularly. You'll have a double benefit: the reward of a nice conversation and the motivation that comes from someone believing in you. Charles Duhigg says in his book, The Power of Habit, that belief is key. When people join groups where change seems possible, the potential for that change to occur becomes more real. To change a habit, you must believe that you can make that change. And it's way easier to believe in yourself when you have people around you who believe in you. If you've got a group that helps you walk or stay active, share this video with them. And make sure to like and subscribe because we've got more episodes of Health is Wealth on the way. Next time, healthy habits for moms, before and after baby is born. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.